Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to use UIBezierPath to draw a compass shown at the right hand side. There will be a needle in the center using purely straight line to create that two triangles, one pointing to north and the other one pointing to south. And then I will using the UIBezierPath to draw a circle and create all this mark around the circle. So with that, you will create a very nice looking compass. So let's dive in how to do that. I just create a new project to prepare for these demonstrations. Let's run this apps. It is an empty apps, so you will see nothing in the UI view controllers. But I'm going to add a UI view as a canvas so that I can draw the compass on this canvas. So the first thing I'm going to do is here, create a new file. The file is a Cocoa Touch file and a canvas view. It is a UI view, and press next and create. So this will serve as a canvas for me to draw the whole compass on top of it. So back to here, I need to link this canvas view to the UI view controller. So here, let canvas view equal canvas view. With that, I need to set the size for this canvas view dot frame dot size equal CG size. The width will be the view dot bounds dot width, and height will be the view dot bounds dot width also, because I want to create a square canvas for me to draw a compass. And also I need to put the canvas view in the center of this view. And I also need to give some color for this canvas to start with, so that you can see where it is in this UI view controller. And last, we just need to add this canvas into the UI view controllers. Let's run this app again. Now I have the canvas. It is ready for me to draw the whole things in these green areas. So let's back to the canvas view. Here, I just delete all this comment. And whenever the UI view has been called, it will go to these functions called draw functions. So it will help me. It will be the starting point to call any drawing that you want to put here. So I'm going to create some instance to hold the size and dimension of the compass needles, because the needle is the first part I'm going to draw. So first of all, I need to have some constants. Let's say half frame width is a CG flow equal to 0, and the other one is a full frame width CG flow equals 0. And then I need to have a constant called needle bottom width CG float equal 10. And then the length, I also need the needle arm length width is CG flow equals 0. And then I also need to here I need to set all these variable in the draw first. So half frame width equal self dot bounds dot width divided by 2, and then the full frame width will be equal to self dot bounds dot width. So the needle length will be equal to half frame width times 0.5, because I'm not going to draw the whole needles from the center to the top of the canvas. So you will draw half of the length with this canvas. So with that, I can start to create the needle. Using UIBezierPath is kind of straightforward. When you see how I draw the first upper half needles, you will figure out the rest of them. So let's see, upper needle equal UIBezierPath. So you define the path first, and then upper needle dot move. So you need to move to the point. I'm going to move somewhere in the center of this canvas to the right, about 10 points to the right. That will be the first starting point of that triangle. And from here, I draw the line to the top around here, and then draw the line down here and close it. That will be the triangle I'm going to draw. So where's the first point? So here will be the CG point. And then the X will be the half frame minus the needle bottom width. And then Y will be the half frame width. So what does it mean is you will move the point to the half the frame width, and then minus 10 will be moved to the left 10 points, and then the Y will be from here to the center of this canvas. With that, I start to add a line to the point. The point will be the half frame width, and then the needle length. So the needle length, if you look at here, the length will be the half frame width times 50. That means about this half frame width times 0.5. That will be somewhere here. That will be the Y. And the X from here, you will draw a line to here. Next one is I need to add another line from where this line will be half frame width, instead of minus, but will be plus the needle bottom width, and then it will be same as half width. So when the first line they add from here to here, and from here we will add another line. That line will be the Y is half frame width, but the X will be in the center at another 10 points. So I got the first line and the second line. The last line will be to close the triangle. So I just need to tell the UIBezierPath to close it. When I close it, I need to show some color. So UI color is .red, .set. You can select fill or stroke. So let's set fill. And then I just need to fill this up. Let's run this app again. Oh, nothing, because I didn't tell the system to create a needle. Okay, let's run again. So you see how it works is I define the UIBezierPath, and then I need to move the needle to here. Here is the X point will be the half of the frame width minus 10, and then Y will be the center of this canvas. So the second line will be add a line. The first line will be add from here, this point, to the top of here, and then add another line from here to here, and I close it. That will be the first needle I create. The second needles, I'm doing exactly the same thing. So let the bottom needle equal UIBezierPath again. The bottom needle dot move. Same thing, I need to move to a point. This point will be the half frame minus needle bottom width. Same thing, right? For the Y will be the half frames, exactly the same point here. But this time, instead of drawing up, I'm drawing down. So how can I do that? So bottom needle dot add line. This time, dot point will be half the frame width, but the Y will be the full frame width minus the needle length. And then I add another line back to the center, half frame width plus needle bottom width, and the Y will be half the width. So same thing, I just need to close this triangle, and the UI color I'm going to set in the blue. So also I need to set fill. So I just need to fill this needle. Okay, let's run this app again, and I'll tell you how this code works. So you can see the blue triangle created. What it does is, first of all, I move the point to here. X will be the center of this canvas minus 10, and then I draw a line down to here. How can I down to here is, I use the full frame width, and then minus this length, the needle length width, the half of this canvas, and then I draw the line back to the center and close it and fill in the blue color. That's how I draw the needles. Drawing a straight line using UIBezierPath is kind of straightforward. I'm going to draw a circle in the center of this needle from as a pin. Before I'm doing that, I need to go back to create another instance. It's called center of view. It's a CG point. So that will be easier for me to create a circle. Circle need a lot of center point. So I need to set this center point, center view equal to CG point. The location will be half of the frame width. Y is also the half of the frame width. So you will directly put the point in the center here. So drawing a circle using it is quite simple. Like say the center pin will be equal to UIBezierPath. But this time I'm going to use we call it alt center. The center will be the center view. So it's right here. The radius will be 5.0, and the starting angle is 0. End angle will be 2 times dot pi. Because using the BezierPath, the angle measured by radians is not degrees. So 2 times pi equal the full circle. And the direction of drawing that circle is true. It doesn't matter you use true or false when you draw a circle, because it doesn't matter it's clockwise or counterclockwise. And that's all you need to do. At last, you just need to give some color. I use the dark gray dot set fill, and then here the center pin dot fill. So let me run this app to show you how it works. So you can see it will draw a little dark circle fill in the dark gray color in the center of these needles. Now I need another two ring to form the shape of this canvas. One is somewhere here, the inner ring, and the other is outer ring. So let's start. Let inner ring equal UIBezierPath, and it's also an arc center. The center will be the center view, and the radius, this time the radius will be kind of big. Make it half full ring times 0.9, so it's about 90% cover this canvas. The start angle is 0. The end angle will be the same, is 2 times dot pi, and it's clockwise. The UI color, this time I need a black color, dot set. This time I'm not going to fill the whole color, otherwise it will cover everything inside here. So it will be a set stroke. And then the inner ring, I want to set the line width equal to, and then at last I just need to stroke to draw this inner ring. Okay, let's run these apps again. So you will see a big circles surround these needles, and I also need an outer ring. That outer ring equal UIBezierPath. I'm repeating all this code is just want to let you more understand how it works. So in the future you can reference here to do the things you like. There's also the half frame width, but this time I want it bigger, so let's say it's times 0.98. It's almost touching the edge of this canvas. Starting angle is 0, and the end angle will be 2 dot pi, and it's true. So UI color is still the black color, set stroke, and the outer ring I am going to use the thinner line, let's say 1, and then outer ring dot stroke. Okay, let's run again the apps. So you will see I got two rings to form a nice looking canvas. After drawing two circles, you have the shape of this canvas. The last step I need to do is to create all these little mark along the circles. Creating all this mark is a bit tricky because first of all you need to know the point, the starting point from here, let's say from here, and then the next point will be the inner, a bit inner to this complex to draw the line. So however, all this little line is moving along these circles. So every time I need to draw a little line, I need to know where the point locate. So what I need to do, there are two steps I need to do. First is I need to have a function to return to me where is this little point, so that I can have these 2 points to draw a line. So before I can create those marks, the first thing I need to do is to have a function called art location point. So you will take a degree because I need to know where is the point to start with. So this degree to tell me where I need to know the point. It is 90 degrees or 180 degrees and so on. So degree will be a CG float. And I also need to know you want the point here or here, here or here. So it's the distance between the first point and the second point. It is also create the length of this line. So the distance I need to know. The distance will be CG float also, and it will return a CG point to me. So that's the point I need. So how can I do that? Var location is CG point. Let radian, because as I mentioned before, to get the art location, you measure by radian instead of degree. So first of all, I need to convert this degree back to the radian first. CG float equal degree times dot pi divided by 100 is purely mathematics. So if you need to know more, you need to do some math study. So the art path equal UIBezierPath. I use exactly same thing. You create a circle, the center view. The radius will be the half frame width times the distance. This the distance I want. So you can imagine if I tell them the radius will be half frame width times 90%, that will be exactly here. If 98% will be here. Okay. Starting moment will be 0. The n degree will be the radian that I pass to here. It will be true. So the location, right now this art, what it does is telling me where you move. When you move here, then I need to get the current point and return the location. So when these things move, based on the variable I pass to these functions, you will draw an arc. Actually, it's drawing an arc. Draw to the point that I tell the angle to stop. Let's say if I pass 90 degrees, it will stop here. And that is the current point. With that current point, it will return the result back to me. So I need to unwrap it. So I got the first path. Right now it's quite easy when I get that. Because the next things I need to do is I just need to have 2 points. Ask here to get the 2 points to draw a straight line. So let's create a function is called create complex marks. So what I need to do is I need to have a for loop because I need to draw quite a lot of mark along this circle. The for loop, the degree is drag from 0 to how many? To 360 degrees by step 2. Why I need to by step 2? If I draw every mark based on each degree, it will be quite intense. So you will see a whole bunch of line across this campus. So by 2 you can, by 5, by 10 it's up to you. I think by 2 is a bit looks a bit better. So first of all, I need to get the outer arc point. So equal to arc location point. This one will be the CG float. I need to convert this degree to float and pass to the function. The distance will be 0.9. And then the inner mark, the inner arc point, as I mentioned before, I need one is outer and one is inner to draw the straight line. So I call the same function again. This function is a CG float. The degree will be set the same because when I rotate to 90 degrees, it doesn't matter inner or outer, they will be the same degree. The distance, let's say 0.85. With these 2 points, I can just use the let mark line equal to UIBezierPath. That will be quite simple now. You have done this before. Mark line dot move. First of all, I need to move to the point is outer arc point, and then the mark line will be add a line to inner arc point. With these 2 points, I can create the line now. UI color dot black color, dot set stroke, and the mark line dot line width equal 1, and the mark stroke. Okay, and then back to here, I just need to create compass marks. Let's run this app again, see how it look like. So you can see all these tiny little marks to put on these compacts along the whole circles. The last thing, I just need to treat a little bit because it looks quite not that real, because like every 10 degrees the line should be longer. It's not all the same. So that is kind of simple. I just go back here, change the things like mark length equal degree times 10. So every 10 degrees the line will be longer. So what happened is I need to change the inner arc point, arc distance, CG float equal 0 first, and I put this if statement here. If mark length equals 0, that means it can divide by 10, so it's every 10 degrees. So the inner arc distance will be equal 0.8, so the line will be longer. Else, the inner arc distance will be equal to 0.5. That's the same standard one. So here I just need to change to inner arc distance. So let's run these apps again. So you will see every 10 degrees the line will be drawn longer. It looks a lot nicer now. Okay, that's what I'm going to demonstrate for the first part of drawing compass. So the next videos I'm going to use UI text layer to put all this degree along the mark, and also put the north, south, southeast, etc. on this compass. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to channels and also give me a like. Thank you.